this tournament, the squad that we brought in, we've got a lot of from the Futures Camp and the January camp. Talk about like that blend of new energy, strong vets, that structure.
Yeah, we've had one training under our belt, and it's obviously been incredible to be here to see so many of the young players making their mark already. We're excited, obviously, I think as a team to just really continue deepening our player pool and really getting younger players on board with, what it takes to be in this environment. It's not an easy environment, and I think, as veterans, we're doing our best to onboard the younger ones, the less experienced players, to just, help in their development in any way possible, and that goes with just, keeping our standards high and hopefully showing them, all that it takes to kind of remain and be in this environment.
In this structure of like bringing in this fresh blood and new talent, we're going to see opponents we face often. So what's that mentality, like plan for, opponents we see well and kicking this year off?
Yeah, I mean, the She Believes tournament is obviously an amazing moment for us to continue growing, adding layers to our game. And I think in a tournament format, especially bringing in a lot of players, it's going to be exciting for, everyone to really gauge where we're at and where we're trying to go. And I think playing teams that we faced before is obviously, it's obviously great, but every game is so different. So we're playing top opponents, and you never know what you're going to get, but we know we're going to get a competitive match, and it's exciting for young players to be able to, see and feel that pressure in the environment in a tournament format.
You talked about the younger players. How valuable do you think it is for the U.S. team to be able to develop these younger women and give them a chance to do it at the highest level?
Yeah, it's incredibly important. It's a lot of hard work to be on this team. You have to battle every single day, and I think deepening the player pool is always something so important. And the young ones are going to learn very early. Like it's not easy. It's going to be a lot of hard work, a lot of consistency, and in a tournament format like She Believes, I think it's going to be a testament of how quickly people can get onboarded and pay attention to the little details that really can win games and win championships, and it's going to be an exciting time to really see what the young kids have.
There's a lot of conversation about players, leaving the NWSL, going abroad. So I'm curious if you can talk about your decision to going to PSG and kind of what you hope, some of the benefits of being there.
Yeah, it wasn't the easiest decision off the bat to just, uproot and move abroad. I'm, married and have a child, so it wasn't something that I think I always thought I would do at this stage in my career, but it has been absolutely incredible. France is a special place for me. I've found a lot of success there. I speak a little bit of the language, not as good as I should, but the decision I made was to really just to challenge myself, to be in a completely new environment, and to go on a new adventure. Ultimately, I've been in the NWSL for a long time. I've had a lot of amazing moments, and I think when faced with this opportunity, I kind of just realized that I can continue on and remain in the NWSL and continue doing what I've ultimately been doing for a while. But I think at that time I was like, yeah, why not? Like, why not do something completely different and, play for a team that I think has a lot of reach and a lot of resources. The facilities are incredible, and I think for me, I feel pretty much like a really proper professional with just stepping into such a completely new environment with so many resources.